Hello, guys. My name is Rogues and welcome back to some more. I'm gonna stop talking like this. Welcome back. Today, I I wanted to play Hunter to get the bloodsuckers, to get the phantom knives, to get this crossbow volley, but I just cannot. I'm gonna do next episode. I'm gonna do Hunter. I don't like him. Cant of emptiness. That is the dead, and that is rats, and that one is animals in general. Crypt of emptiness. I can knock out almost. I can almost knock out 2 missions. I can almost knock out 3 missions if I get lucky. Undead shouldn't be hard because I think that there are skeletons there. Yep, I'm telling you, not hard. Extermination. Finish. What? Let me turn the game down. Why? Because this game gets pretty freaking loud. But yeah, I cannot wait to play with the Hunter because I've heard that he can actually do some stupid things. You see, I was just showing off how inaccurate can I be. So that was a Hail Mary and a half. 31 HP. Actually, a very nice amount. This is one shot resist, right? Yeah, that is 1 hit resist. Because, like, for example, bread gives you death resist. Quote unquote, you can still get 1-shotted, but like, it is less of a thing that can happen. And then, you know, you have your good old friend meat, which is great against elite enemies, which are especially early ones, which can really freaking easily 1-shot you. This gives you like 1-shot immunity. Archer, I need drowned more. Find more drowned people. I mean drown them. Oh, why don't do this? I drowned the skeleton, and then I kill them as I drowned. Why haven't I thought of that earlier? That is such a good idea. But yeah, of course I'm gonna freaking get to level 3 of Crypt of Emptiness and watch me not get to it because I'll be like, gotta go now. There we go. Shia gardening too. I get it. I don't know why I said that. A clothesline. I know that you cannot do a clothesline, but well, technically you should be able to like clothesline someone instead of both. But I don't see what is wrong with like hitting someone with a bow and clotheslining them. I mean, I see the repercussions. Maybe you have an arrow in your bow and you may poke them, but at the end of the day, you're still trying to kill them. Oh yeah, he has way too much freaking HP. I think that he should have a bit of protection, and that is one thing that armor. And I forgot to use my heal. I doubt that I have any HP missing, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't have any HP missing. Exploration done. Skeleton Hangman have a lot of HP that are freaking slow as hell. But they have a bunch of HP. That's one of the reasons why I don't like them, because I don't have a really like instant damage. I don't have a build that can push a lot of damage, because the warrior type enemies, the ones that use actually melee weapons and heavily rely on you having a melee weapon that suits them. Like you may have a battle axe, or you may have something like I don't know, a sword. Because if you have a battle axe, if you're going for a battle axe, which removes some of your speed but gives you a higher damage stat, of course you're also that build will be more of pushing damage than trading damage, because enemies that fight with melee have to trade damage a lot of times, and like you're trying to make the best trade possible, like you're dealing more damage than actually taking. But also some people are known to be able to hit an enemy and dodge it, but that has more the skills you pick, and those skills tend to deal less damage but have more range on them, which kind of sets them apart, because it is like you have more range, which is good against enemies. But if you have someone tanky, like for example a boss, and you need to kill them fast, of course you're gonna go for pushing damage than anything, more than anything. But that is, I kind of went on a rant there, but I want to talk about, because this game has a lot more strategy than people think. But when I finish this game, aka when I stop playing it, maybe after like episode 50 to 100, I have a game that I'm gonna end known as Death Piece. I didn't forget his name, you just did. And when I finish it, I have another game that I wanna do. And then I have a couple of games that I wanna do. Like I wanna do especially some games. But like when I do those games, I may push this one. But I'm hoping like that maybe for I don't wanna say anything. But I'm like hoping maybe, and I'm saying maybe with a big maybe, but maybe like the first half of the next year, I'm gonna probably like stop playing this game, because I'm not gonna beat it on every character. I'm not going that far into it. To me, every character becomes not every character is the same. Of course, you have a summoner, you have a this and a that and that, but I'm gonna start doing more. For example, I'm gonna start from the prison. I think like, because the archer I've freaking leveled up like hell. It is a really good archer, and I'm thinking about starting to do like from prison to beat this game, because there are 13 areas in total, and I wanna win. I wanna beat this game, and I know I'm doing it with an archer, and many people will say the archer doesn't really give you the full comfort of the game, like it doesn't show you everything, but it shows a hell of a lot. what the game has to offer. And one of the things that I personally think that this game is lacking of is things like poison. First thing, like things like poison, bleed. Because there are a couple of characters that have it, but not every character has the ability to dabble in it. But like the other game that I'm gonna play has a lot more of that. Then pretty specific weapons. I know that some weapons are, you know, faster, some are slower, some are. Wait, there are 2 Reapers. Some are. They're different. Like you're gonna have a what's called, like, I think like a hunter's bow, which is like plus 40% on like I think like plus 30 or 40% on your movement speed, which is a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is a very high amount of like speed, but of course I get freaking horn bow, which is the opposite of it. But doesn't have like the game that I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna just keep on from the game that I'm gonna play. It has like weapons that have. Oh, I just killed my pet. It has weapons that, for example, are like less damage dealing. Like it deals like a normal like a weapon things like 50 damage. It deals like 30, but it has poison affliction. And then, for example, that game also has a lot more skill. You have like I think like 9 skill max. Like then you have I think like I forgot what's called. Like I didn't play this game. I'm just talking things that I saw from the trailer and from people. Like I think like I saw one dude playing it. That is it. But like there was a skill that like has a they can like double an enemy's poison or something. And I'm not talking about a Slade Spider. Slade Spider, when it comes to mobile, you already know I'm gonna play it. But to me, that is more interesting. Like that's why I love Slade Spider. Not everything is the same. Not everything has to be good / as good. For example, you have. Let's talk about a common card in Slade Spider. You have a card that is called Backflip, and then you have a card called Tactician. Backflip is 1 energy. Gain 5 block, on upgrade gain 8 block, I think, like, and draw 2 cards. It is card positive. It is 1 card positive because it takes up a space in your hand. You gain block from it, as well as you get draw from it. I forgot press. And then you have Tactician, which it says when discarded, draw 1 card. Unplayable. Doesn't have energy because it is unplayable. And when you discard it, it isn't like you see which card is better. Like, well, Tactician can be good in a lot of circumstances. Backflip is considered good all around. Like whenever, like you can always have a backflip. I'm taking a lot of damage. But that is one of the things that people kinda just don't. Not everything is different. For example, you have a card. You have a boss relic called Velvet Choker, which says you can only play 6 cards, gain 1 more energy at the start of each turn. That is good in a deck that has, for example, Skewer, which is deal 10 damage X times is the amount of energy you have. But what if you have a shift deck, which is the card is getting generated, 0 cost, low damage attacks that are triggered every time by the Velvet Choker? Like, what then? But then you have a boss rug that says like Sozu, you can no longer gain potions, gain energy instead of each turn. I'm dead. Yeah. I was talking way too much. I got 5 grand. I'm fine with it, honestly. This was good. I managed to talk about things that I love and games that I like. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. If you like the video, comment below. When do you want me to end this video? Not this video, but do you want me to end this series? Because this game it doesn't have much to offer. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you next one. Peace!